Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing a very interesting statement that was recently made over on Twitter from Ninjago series head writer Doc Wyatt. Now, ever since the official release of Dragons Rising Season 2 Part 2, Doc Wyatt has been answering more and more fan questions, and like I said, revealing some extremely interesting things. So, somebody asked over on Ninjago Twitter, is it true that previous Elemental Masters did not show up in the Tournament of the Sources because they are dead? For example, Skylar, Karloff, Shade, Dareth, etc. Not sure why Dareth is there. Dareth is not an Elemental Master. We do not count phonies here. But Doc Wyatt replies with the following. Not true. There are lots of reasons that someone might not have been in the tournament. Some did not get an invite. Some got the invite but could not make it. But yes, death is one reason. So yeah, I think it is safe to say, unfortunately, that some Elemental Masters from the previous Ninjago series are indeed dead in the context of Dragons Rising, but in terms of who exactly those Elemental Masters are, well, I think we can narrow that down too. When you take a look back at the Elemental Masters and the current generation of Elemental Masters that we see in Dragons Rising, some elemental powers cross over. I feel like if there is an Elemental Master nowadays that has a power that an older Elemental Master had back in the earlier Ninjago series, I feel like those are very likely candidates for Elemental Masters that are no longer alive. For example, the whole thing with Cinder being the new Master of Smoke instead of Ash. We've been talking about that quite a bit ever since Cinder was introduced. What exactly happened to Ash? Somehow Cinder got the Smoke elemental power. Well, probably because Ash is dead. Dragons Rising Season 2, neither in Part 1 nor Part 2, touches on Cinder's elemental heritage, how exactly he got the Smoke power, so I feel like Ash is definitely deceased until we hear otherwise. That's just what I'm going to go with. Same thing with someone like Shade, the previous Master of Shadow. Of course, in Dragons Rising, we have Obscuria, who is the new Master of Shadow. What exactly happened to Shade? Well, maybe he is dead now. And same thing with the previous Master of Sound, Jacob, because in Season 2 Part 2 for Dragons Rising, we do see a new Master of Sound. It appears to be some type of green Merlopian, probably someone who got the sound power after Jacob died. In the case of people like Skylar and Karloff and other characters whose powers we did not see, again, maybe they just were not invited, maybe they are dead as well, but their powers have not found new hosts yet, or maybe they have, but those new hosts or the original masters were not invited to the tournament. Again, like Doc Wyatt said, there are many reasons why somebody would not show up to the Tournament of the Sources, but death being the main reason for some of them, I could see, especially those whose powers have shown up in the form of other Elemental Masters. But again, all of that remains to be seen. It is just pure speculation on the part of myself, but it just makes sense to me to think about it like that. So, all things considered, at least in my personal opinion, Ash, Shade, and Jacob are definitely dead right now in the context of Dragons Rising, but again, those are just my opinions. Leave all of yours down below in the comments, and what exactly do you think about this tweet made by Doc Wyatt? Where do you think the Elemental Masters who did not appear in the Source Tournament are right now in Dragons Rising? Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed this one, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very soon. Peace.